One of the things that you'll find happens when people start to hear that you're the person who does the magic things is people will come up to you with all sorts of strange questions. Well, using this next trick, you'll be able to answer those questions in a very magical way. Now, Brendan, I'm sure you've got a question on your mind at the moment, something about your future or things that you'd like to know. Is there something you'd like to know that only the spirits could know?
Yes.
Good. You've got a question. Would you like to write your question on the card there? Just pop your question just down there, and we'll see if the mysterious forces that help us to be able to do our magic tricks can answer your question. Those strange and mysterious forces that enable us to make things appear and disappear, that somehow know the future. They somehow know, will I ever be famous? What a great question he's got there. Will I ever be famous? Now, these are my business cards, so I'm going to give you the business card, and it's got your question on it there. So all you have to do is wave your hand over the card like that, and remember the question was, will I ever be famous? Ooh, I can hear some strange noises now. I think turn it over and have a look, see if it's worked.
The chance is looking good.
It's magically appeared on that card, so hang on to that as a souvenir. And remember, next time you want some wonderful magic at your party, you've got my card. This trick is really fun because you can change it and adapt it and make your own individual presentation. And all it takes is a pack of business cards, a rubber band and a pen. Let me explain. You take yourself a pack of your business cards, make sure they have white backs, and you cut one of them in half. So you've got a little half business card. Now on the back of one of the business cards you write the answer to any question. And the answer I've chosen here is the chance is looking good. It's a very generic answer that will really apply to almost anything that anybody asks. So that card is on the top of your stack there. Now you take your half card and you put that over there, and a strange thing happens. You see the card looks blank. Now of course there is a join in the center there, and that's where the rubber band comes into it. You use the rubber band around the business cards to cover up the join, and simply by putting the rubber band around there and then lining it up, you've now covered up the join, and it just looks like a stack of business cards with a rubber band around it. So now you can go up to someone and you can ask them, could you write down a question? And they might ask, will I be rich? Will I be famous? Or something along those lines. Now, of course, if they ask something like, will my grandfather die tomorrow night? Probably a good idea to ask them to ask a different question, because you know the answer is going to be the chances looking good. So you get them to write their question here. They write the question in the space just there, and you simply point to it. If they start to write it underneath, the trick's not going to work. So you just want them to write a little question, and they usually will write it above the rubber band. Now, you take that card, and as you pull it out, you see you can pull it out, and the half card will stay there. It's held in place by the rubber band. So you pull it out, and you'll see that this will be revealed as you pull it out. So that's why when I pull it out, I turn it over and place it face down on the table. Now I can turn the other cards over. They just look like normal cards, just as they were before. But now when they turn this card over, they get a big surprise, because there is their question, and on the same card is written the answer. It's magically appeared there, and their future is assured.